Today together we are going to find out all the information you need to know before watching Avatar 2. Considering that there was a gap of 13 years between the first and second episode of this movie, it is better to review the first episode of this movie together. In order to learn more about the details of the story and to enjoy the second episode more, it is better to know that there are going to be 3 more numbers of this movie. The story begins 3,000 years ago on a planet called Pandora, which itself is the moon of a bigger planet. A gas-shaped planet like Jupiter that is very large. This gas planet and its moon revolve around a star. In the movie Avatar, if you pay attention, this gaseous planet has always been in the sky, and this planet was shown as a crescent. And if you look more closely, the sun of this system is behind this crescent. There are creatures living on this planet called Navis, who are 3 meters tall. A very important feature of these creatures is that they have an organ that allows them to connect their nervous system to the rest of the creatures on this planet. They can even connect themselves to animals and plants so they can understand each other's feelings. 3,000 years ago on this planet, 2 teenage Na'vis save a burning tree. This tree was not located in an ordinary place. It was located in a place where mountains and even mountains were suspended in the air. After put out the fire tree, these children realize that they can communicate with this tree and hear voices from the heart of this tree. The people of this region understand that when they connect themselves to this tree, they see the image of a woman whom the people named Eva. This tree causes a tribe to form around this tree, and this tree becomes sacred for people. People don't have God anymore, and Eva is someone they worship and believe in. This planet has another important feature, as if the whole planet and all the creatures on it are connected to each other with an integrated nervous system. It is as if the whole planet is like a big brain, and all the creatures are connected to each other. The important feature of this network is that it causes electrochemical reactions that all living organisms can transmit their nervous system information to this network. It's as if the memories of these beings are written on 2 brains, one of their own brain and one of this whole planet network. This network is manifested in the form of a person. In essence, Eva is a collection of all the memories of living beings who lived on this planet from the first day. Everyone who lives, all his memories are added to Eva, and everyone who dies, his brain is transferred to Eva, and all births are somehow from Eva. Now 3,000 years have passed since that incident. It is the year 2154 on Earth. It has been more than 70 years since humans found the planet Pandora and landed on this planet, and this planet is only 4 light years away from Earth. The reason why people are interested in this planet is because of the presence of a valuable metal that is used in the technologies of that time. This metal is very widely used and very valuable. Each kilo is worth $20 million. The atmosphere of this planet is such that people can last only 20 seconds without a mask and become unconscious and die 4 minutes later. People can't penetrate this planet without equipment, so they have to build a base. And on the other hand, due to the climatic conditions of this planet, they can't get far from their base. Dr. Grace has been on this planet for 30 years and was able to clone bodies from the genes of the Na'vis, which are a combination of human and Na'vi genes, and these bodies were named Avatar. These bodies are a little different from the Na'vi who live on this planet. For example, they have 5 fingers, but the Na'vi have 4 fingers, or they have eyebrows, and their feet are also different, and the feet of avatars are similar to human feet. The important point is that they can transfer people's consciousness to these bodies. Dr. Grace's goal was to communicate with the Navies. 30 years ago, when the doctor approached the Na'vi with her human body, she caused the Na'vi to become infected with diseases related to humans, and many of them almost died. But Dr. Grace saves the lives of the Na'vi with the help of human medicines, and after this incident, she becomes one of the few people who can approach the Na'vi tribe, and they trust her. This causes the doctor to establish a school on the planet Pandora and start teaching different lessons to their children. One of the main lessons she taught them was teaching English. The younger generation can speak English in the planet Pandora, but the old people cannot speak English. Dr. Grace's mission is to provide conditions for the extraction of this precious metal by creating a friendly atmosphere. But this situation changes after some time. When people realize how rich this planet is in this metal, and understand that the main mine of this metal is located right under the roots of the sacred tree. There are several of these trees, and perhaps the reason for this being special is related to the special characteristics of these trees. This metal has caused special conditions in this area. Due to the magnetic conditions it creates, it is subjected to the main planet's gravity and causes rocks and mountains to float in the air. And another feature is that the whole navigation system of people in this area fails. When people realize the wealth of this planet, their behavior changes. One day, 2 of the Navy kids damage one of the people's excavators. Then they go to the school and take shelter. People also shoot at the school and kill several of the children. Nitri's little sister is also killed in this shooting. The doctor's school will be closed after 10 years, and now people have very little contact with Navi. The company that wants to do this mining has so much power that it has an entire military force in the region. The main negative role of the story is called Colonel Miles. He has a mission to destroy all the navies and prepare the conditions for extraction if Dr. Grace could not extract this metal. The movie Avatar is one of the few movies where we humans are the negative characters. In the continuation of the film, the main hero enters the story, that is, Jake Sully, who was previously a member of the US Navy. But now his legs are paralyzed. Jake's twin brother Sully served on the planet Pandora for many years, but he was killed in an accident. Because avatars are created from the combination of human DNA with navies, each avatar is unique. Only those who have used their DNA to create an avatar can use the created avatar. That's why they ask Jake Sully to come to Pandora, because his DNA is similar to his brother's, and he can use his brother's avatar. In Pandora, Jake is offered the idea that if he can give the humans the necessary information to attack the ships, they will also pay for his leg surgery. But as soon as Jake enters the Navi clan, he finds himself in a special situation. She gets lost in the forest, and Nitri, who is still sad about the death of her younger sister, wants to kill her. But the leaves of the sacred tree come and sit on the tip of his arrow, and he takes this as a sign and takes Jake to his father, the leader of the tribe. Jake can find his way in this tribe very soon, especially when they see all the leaves of the holy tree sitting on Jake's body, and people agree to accept Jake as one of their own. In the movie, to show the indigenous people of the planet, they paid great attention to the details. Because of separation from the special language, they also designed different religions for them, and they paid a lot of attention to their culture. For example, at one point in the movie, Jake wanted to shake hands with the chief of the tribe, and people quickly got angry and wanted to kill him. In this story, Jake soon forgets his mission. Very soon he falls in love with the culture of these people and dissolves in their society and falls in love with Nitri. Because Jake Sully knows about people's intentions, he joins the Marines and goes to prove himself and to be approved by all the Marines. But he is tamed by a creature that looks like a dragon named Turk Makto. In this tribe, someone had done this before, and they take care of the skeleton of this dragon inside their tribe like a sacred object. At the time when we see the story, there is only one of this creature left on this planet. For the Navi, it means that if someone can tame this creature, it means that he can be the leader of the tribe. And in the history of 3,000 years, only 5 such people were able to do this. The last one is the father of Nitri's grandfather. And here we understand how Nitri's father became the head of the tribe, and we understand that he inherited his power from his ancestors. The way to tame this creature is that they have to connect their nervous system, and with the understanding that this creature gets from the human brain, it allows that person to stay on it, and in a way, it is the dragon that chooses the person. Jake, on the account that Eva chose him and is a chosen character, accepts this risk and connects his brain to the brain of this creature, and his guess turns out to be correct, and this method works, and Jake becomes the leader of the navies. The story reaches the final battle. Jake unites 15 different tribes spread across the planet with the help of Turk Makto. They were defeated during the battle, but Eva, who is also called Mother Earth in this story, comes to their aid and brings all the creatures of the planet into war against humans. Even the wild animals that everyone was afraid of at the beginning of the movie are willing to ride the Navis as if Eva is fighting them at the end of the movie. The planet falls into the hands of the Navi, but many people are killed. Nitri's father, who was the head of the tribe, and Dr. Grace. They wanted to transfer the doctor from her human body to the avatar body with the help of the holy tree, but her wounds were so severe that they did not succeed, and the doctor was killed. In the last moment of her life, the doctor says that I can see Eva, which is important for the story, especially for the second part. Colonel Miles is also killed, but at the same time, that is in 2009 when Avatar 1 was released, James Cameron himself said that this character does not end with death. Only new storylines begin for him, and Colonel Miles is present in the second part. After the defeat of humans, he expels all of them from the planet, and a few people who joined the Navi remain on this planet. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You can watch more video like this. Thanks for watching.